my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, Yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Yeah, welcome to Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Nizange Shams. It's so good to have you here. I hope you had a great weekend. How was your weekend? Please go to the comment section and let us know how your weekend was. And also, let us know where you were watching from. Importantly, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, please make sure you click on the notification button, just so anytime I come on live, you're going to get a notification. If you have subscribed and you haven't clicked on the notification button, please make sure you go ahead and do that right now. My sister Evelyn from Switzerland, good to have you here. Bongani, awesome with all the Bereans. Thank you, Jonita. Awesome to have you here. Tato. Thank you, brother George, all the way from China. Hope you're doing very well. Nikki, Nick. Quite a lot of people here. Pastor Chris, good to have you here. Watching from Australia, Pumzi, Le, and Lamini. Good to have you here. Mieshian, Jacobs. Weekend was way too short, as usual, isn't it? Rebecca, awesome to have you here. Also, Copano from Pretoria, and is also all the way from Kenya, and also Promise here. So there's this news that been trending around. I saw it, but I didn't really pay attention to it. And there's something just like, Solomon, you need to talk about this, right? And this is about a situation of a person who this conversation was going on Twitter, and somebody who just got married last weekend, right? Got married last weekend, and then conversation around divorce and what people, men especially, were going through. And he was like, well, I just got married on the 5th and I'm getting divorced on the 18th. So he got married on the 5th of March, and he's getting divorced on the 18th. On the 18th, it's like, just show up. Everything has been done. So all the legal stuff, whatever, has been done. And would I even want to call that a divorce, or I want to probably call that an annulment? I don't know the state of how they got married or what happened. But, I mean, you got married right now, and then you're getting divorced right now. That's what happened, isn't it? So this person, his name is Miles Montego, in South Africa. This is Miles Montego here. This is him on the day of the wedding, and this was like last weekend, isn't it? On the 5th of March. Today is the 7th, so it was last Saturday. Maybe they had gotten married legally. They went to the court or the Home Affairs and did their stuff, but then they had the celebration. Or maybe they got married that day and now they're having a divorce. Or maybe they've been living together. You can never rule all these things, isn't it? Maybe they've been living together and now they decided to get divorced, and then boom. I mean, if you look at the lady very carefully, it seems like she's pregnant, or I don't know, But the question is, after 17 days, after what? After 13 days? Because now they just have to show up to sign. Just like they signed to get married, now they're signing to get divorced after just 13 days. So maybe the only night they spent together was that night that they got married. And then that was the end of it. This is what he said, right? He said, March 18, 2022, my divorce date. One hell of a mistake I will never repeat. I wouldn't use that language, but March 18th, his divorce date. And this was them, March 5th, the 5th of March. How come marriages are becoming more difficult and difficult? Is it because people are becoming more difficult and difficult? Or men are becoming more difficult and difficult? Or women are becoming more difficult and difficult? Or maybe the financial challenges are becoming more difficult and difficult? Importantly, maybe our relationship with God is becoming more difficult and difficult. It means we don't have a relationship with Him. We're not devoted to Him. And it's not okay to have just one person having a great relationship with God and the other person doesn't have a great relationship with God. It would affect you. It takes two to tango. Two people are in it. That's why when the one person wants a divorce, the other person doesn't want, they're still going to have a divorce anyway. Because the one person has broken the covenant, they want a divorce. And when he posted this, it trended. This guy, Miles Montego. Just this picture, when people look at it, look at them. It's a celebration with all his friends. And after he posted that, a lot of comments was made by so many people. These are some of the comments that was made. Right? What is here? Those are men writing now. It said, my wife told me she wants to divorce just because I'm broke. It's painful when a woman tells you straight. Ukuti, ukule, kile. So another man is giving her money. That time you've just recovered from cancer. Now it's divorce. Kolise says, I'm sorry, my brother. I'm joining you soon. Biggest mistake I will never repeat. I'm joining you soon. It seems like, something that, I don't want to join anyone in getting divorced, isn't it? It's not a good thing. And then there are some comments. Obviously, there's a bit of mixed comments. Somebody says, Hazel says, obviously a lady, when you got married, did you see a happily ever after, or were the red flags there, but you decided to get married anyway and hope for the best? Someone said, sorry, bro, you are not alone. I finalized mine on Wednesday. Nomkosi says, me neither. I am just scared of marriage to date. Mine was 12th of August, 2015. People are going through stuff. Huh? Are we quick to jump out of a marriage relationship just because we are not used to certain things, or just because we are being forced to change now? Because now we are married. Now you're living with somebody. And there's a lot of Christian marriages that are going down the drain. A lot of them. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was telling me about a pastor that we used to know, how a lot of guys who have been hanging around the pastor, quite a few of them are divorced now. Some of them are actually Nigerians. So you ask yourself a lot of questions. What happened? Did you really understand this person that you're getting married to, for you to just get a quick marriage and for you to get married and then get a quick divorce after just 13 days, not even 2 weeks, not even a month, not even a year? So definitely something is wrong with our choices. Maybe the choice of partner, maybe the choice in the character and the values of the person, maybe the choice in our lust, in our desires, our behavior. in all of that, we made the wrong choice. Because it's becoming a big problem day by day around the church. And you see, family, marriage is a fabric of the society, because when you get married, then you're going to form a family, and that becomes the backbone of the society. When the family is broken, the backbone of the society is broken, you're going to have a broken society. You're going to have broken people. They might be driving nice cars, but they're broken people. They may be driving expensive cars, broken people. She might be dressing nice with Gucci and very expensive stuff and shoes and all that. Broken woman, broken wife. He might be on the top of his company, job, having so much money, intelligent and all that, broken. They might have great, lovely kids, broken. And that's how the society now becomes so broken. It's not God's desire for us at all. The Bible is very clear in the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 16a. It says, the man who hates and divorces his wife, says the Lord. Not even this one, actually. It's not this one that I wanted to read. I wanted to read the scripture where it says, God hates divorce. He doesn't hate the divorcee. He doesn't hate you as someone who's getting divorced. He hates divorce because of what divorce does to people. You can imagine you bring two people and then you use a glue. You know this glue that you use to maybe on a wood and bring two woods together and they sort of like just stay there permanently. When you come to separate them, then you have to break them. Both of them are going to be destroyed in some way. Pain. So it's so sad to see all of that. First, it says marriage is a shadow of Christ. Groom is the church. Bride, is unfortunate that we take time to prepare for the wedding, but we do not take time to prepare for marriage. We don't read books. Great to have you here, Juliana. Andre says some people also get married because Papa, leader, told them who to get married to. And that's one thing with all these charlatans. Don't allow any Papa or Prophet or prophet to make you get married to somebody. They can advise you, but don't take their advice if you feel that's not what God is saying. Hear God for yourself. Don't follow somebody because they are anointed. That's what you want to get married to them. Is that somebody that you feel God is saying you can live the rest of your life with? Don't follow a woman because she has money. She's beautiful. That's not enough. That's the spirit that you get when you follow all these false prophets and all these charlatans. Don't go and put in money and sow a seed because you want to get married and all that. No, God, don't allow people to deceive you. Miashian says, I don't think people want to put in the work anymore. And that's true. Marriage is work. Are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to put in the work? I'm not sure what happens with Miles Montego. I'm not sure what happened, exactly what happened, why they got divorced. But you could see this was a lovely day for them. But then a few days later, the whole thing crumbled. Every wedding day is a lovely, wonderful day. And so were they having a wedding? Were they pretending on this day with all the photographs and the laughter and the dance? All of that was just a facade? Is that what they created? We can do better than that. So I pray, if you're single, may the Lord guide you to the person that you can really do life with. They might not be perfect, but you can do life with them. Not the person that your papa or some prophet said this and that. Even if you get a prophecy, doesn't mean you should go to that person. There's someone who told me that they prophesied that, they're going to get married overseas. I said, okay. But then now they want to settle for somebody around South Africa. Around Africa, I mean. But they're saying overseas. Africa is not overseas, isn't it? So you have to hear God for yourself. What is God saying to you? Forget about the prophecy. Put it by the side. Hear God for you. Is God saying connect to that and hold on to that prophecy, or is God saying something entirely different? So may our marriages work and may they continue to last. Thank you so much. Please make sure you subscribe and also share the video. God bless you. Shalom.